So my name is Rahmah Baaree. I am from Southern California, Ontario, California. And right now my degree is in public health. Now I do customer service. So it's kind of relative to my degree, but not really. Originally, I wanted to go back to school and study respiratory therapy, but because of my credits and being accepted into the allied program, they didn't accept me. So the next step was public health. I'm going to try to use public health and see if I can try to maneuver back into a bachelor's of science in respiratory therapy. So that's my goal, but we'll see. And life happened and I just didn't know how to get back to my root, because I was always good at school. So then there was a period of time when I was just overwhelmed. I wasn't good at school anymore. My grades were bad. But I would just like to tell everyone that resilience is more than just a word. Like, you really have to always have some type of bounce back to whatever hardships you go through. Originally, I left Northern Arizona University in 2019. I needed a break. And I came back home to California. And for the past 2.5 years, I was just, trying to get my feet wet out here in the real world. Because for 12 years, I was school, track and field, school. So once I was no longer a part of those things, I kind of lost my identity for a while. So I'm like, who am I? So got my feet wet out here in the real world, and I realized that I needed my degree. Was definitely needing my degree. I just never knew how to get back into it because transferring from Arizona to California, credit-wise, I didn't know how that worked out. So I just kind of put my hands up and I was like, when it happens, it happens. So then Margaret came into my life and she was definitely persistent. I'm definitely forever grateful for her. She was persistent in emails, leaving me voicemails, calling. Like, she was like, so hey, let's get you registered for those classes. Hey, let's get you registered for those classes. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna delete her emails. I'm gonna delete all this. So one day I actually answered the phone. I said, yeah, this is Rahmah Baaree. And she started talking, and then we just kind of clicked, and she gave me all the information on what to do and financial aid, because my main thing was I no longer have a scholarship to cover my fees. I no longer have a scholarship to cover school. And I have money, but I don't have that type of money to pay for school. So that was my main fear, but she kind of, helped me throughout the entire process, and she gave me connections to anybody and everything that I needed. And look at me now. I'm back in school, and I'm so excited, because for me now my degree means more than just a piece of paper. At first it was like, okay, I'm going to go to school and I'm going to make my family proud, but now for me it's I'm going to make myself proud. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to, for better terms, go get a bag, make some big girl money, and yeah. More than just like trying to contact me, like she kept like sending me things to make it easier to get back into school, because I'm like, I was at NAU from 2017 to 2019, and I have all those credits. So like, what needs to be done for me to, move back comfortably into school? Because I don't want to just dive in and be like, so we kind of just planned everything out. And from October to December, really, it was really like 60 days or less. We're in contact like at least twice a week, every week. And she's just checking in on me, and I'm really grateful for her. She is awesome, and she gave me connections to like everything else in the school that I didn't really know how to get back into contact with, like regarding like instructors and emails and all stuff like that. Like, I kind of had like a brain fart because I was out of school for 2.5 years. So I'm like, I don't want to just dive back in here because I was scared. But like, she definitely gave me a lot of affirmations, and she kind of, you know, helped me regain my confidence and getting back into school. And she checked on me like the first week of school just to see how it was going, and just to know that like if I need anything regarding my academics or regarding anything, I can call her. I'll send her a quick email, and she's definitely active in her responses. So yeah. Something that I would say, because I was definitely in those same shoes, I would say regain your confidence, know what you want to do, and make sure you have a plan, because you don't just want to dive into it. Make sure you have a plan, and make sure, you know, sometimes plans don't always work out. So make sure you have a backup plan to your backup plan. And then again, a backup plan to that backup plan. Just make sure that you're prepared, because you don't want to waste anyone else's time, let alone your own time. And what I would say is just be confident and make sure that you know what you want to do and that you can stay focused, because you don't want to waste financial aid. You don't want to waste your time or money. So my overall experience at NAU, I transferred in from a community college in California back in 2017. I was on a track and field scholarship, and I had originally chose NAU because of the scholarship, and just, you know, to have a different type of scenery from California. And it definitely was a complete different scenery from what I was used to being in the city, and then going to northern Arizona. It's definitely complete different climate, like the trees and everything. It just kind of like got me, so I was like, I would be comfortable here. So within those 2 years, I made it home from the people that I met as well, and just, you know, being comfortable there. I would give NAU a 9 out of 10, mainly based off of my own personal experiences with NAU. I met some amazing people. I met some amazing instructors, and I've always gotten a good vibe from NAU. Like, it's a really good college, especially they're definitely known for the sports. So yeah, I'm definitely a sports person still to this day. But I gave it a 9 out of 10 because overall the scenery and the institute itself is just a good college.